Well, good afternoon everybody, it's Richard here, and today I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to show how far we got with the Hamper Gramophone, and you remember the last time I had a conversation. It was regarding the Garrard 20 motor, and I've done a bit of work on that. But before then, I thought I'd just chat to you about one or two things. The first thing is I spent a really lovely couple of days up in Nottingham. I went up on Wednesday and stayed Thursday and Friday. Came back yesterday, being Friday, or the day before yesterday now, it's Sunday, being Friday, and went to a orthopaedic and trauma conference up there, which was excellent. There were some really lovely lecturers, and really learned quite a lot from that, and met some really lovely people as well during the network sessions and in the breakouts as well, which is really good. But Nottingham itself I thought was a fascinating place. I'd never been there before, and I have to say we were based at the university, in the University Conference Centre, which those who are on my social media will see the photographs that I uploaded, and I stayed in the Premier Inn, which was very nice. I know it's a budget tub hotel, but in fact I think it was more than that, and I have to praise the staff there. I had some very nice meals there, breakfast and evening meal, and everyone, I couldn't have asked for a better service. And so I thought Nottingham itself, though, I'd had a chance to go out and explore a bit in the evening. And one of the things that really impressed me was the tram system they have there, which outside the hotel I was staying in was a new tram system just opened up, and no traffic except for trams, which I thought was really good. And the trams run right the way through the city centre itself, almost down as far as the station. And I was determined that I was going to find my way to the hotel. And I have to say, I had a map from Google, and I was in the middle of this shopping centre because it said enter the underpass from the Google Maps, and a young guy came up to me and said, you know, are you looking a bit lost? And I said, well, actually I'm trying to find Goldsmith Street, where I was staying. And he said, oh, well, come with me, I'll take you to customer services. So he left he was doing the cleaning. He left his cleaning cart and walked me around to customer services, and they were most helpful. They gave me a map of the city and explained and drew on the map exactly where I had to walk to. So I can only praise the staff and Nottingham people for what a wonderful experience I had. Great shops there, great evening entertainment, loads of bars and clubs, and I went to a pub place called the Blue Bell, which was just around the corner, about 5 minutes walk I suppose from the main centre where I was staying, and met some really lovely people. Great club music if you're into club music, loads of cocktails, and great student life, and it was really very nice, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So I just thought a shout out for Nottingham, because it's a great place, and if you're thinking of going to university there, the younger viewers amongst us, I definitely recommend it, because it was a really, okay, the sun did shine on the day that I was there on several times, but I just found the whole place quite vibrant. And I'd never been to Nottingham before. I had never gone that far north that before, at least I don't think so, and I thought it was great. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that. So back to business in hand. Well, what I've been doing over the last few days is actually, well, the last few days I've been here, I've actually been soaking the Garrard 20 gramophone motor in oil. So I'm just going to take Mr. GoPro off his stand, and then I'll show you what we've been up to. So here we go. So this is the motor itself. It's now fully cleaned. I've soaked it in this oil here, all the parts, before I put them back together. This is just ordinary gearbox oil. Some I had kicking around in the workshop here. I think it's, you know, I forget what W it would be, but it's fine really. It's just basically it's a nice light oil grease. And then and that included the spring box, which I mentioned last time I decided not to take apart, but I soaked it in, and then I've just done the same thing. So that's been in there. All the component parts have been in there. And then while I was actually cleaning some of the parts off, I did notice that on the governor, and you can see better on this motor here, the governor, one of the it's fixed into this, and I used to mix 3-in-1 with it, but I just use it on its own now, so quite good there. The other thing I just wanted to mention is that I've been playing in the background, you probably heard me, operetta, the world of operetta, and on a cassette that I've had since about 1993, and this has got Stuart, Barrows and Joan Southerland. I'm a great fan of the great Dame Joan Southerland, who's no longer with us, of course. So just to play us out, I thought I'd play a little bit of this on the to Technics cassette player, playing through my friend Mr. Sony there, and you set it at the tape position and then play the cassette. And as you remember last time, he was having some difficulty ejecting the CDs, but he's all right today, I think, because I hadn't used him for a while. So anyway, see you all later, and look forward to your comments. That was good. It finished. Don't tell me the cassette's going to finish now. Ah. Fantastic, and I'm sorry about the interruption there. What I did, I actually moved the volume to surround sound to give you more of a better sound quality on the Sony, so which is working